Look at these dogs. Look at these dogs. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Today we're doing an update on the Jeep. Not this Jeep. The other Jeep. Alright guys, so like I said, we're doing an update on the Jeep, except for not that Jeep. This Jeep, my fiance's Jeep. The good old Jeep Compass. Man, for this thing not being that old, it seems to always have some problems. You gotta love Jeeps. Anyways, so long story short, let me let you guys know what's been going on. So, well, as you see, the Challenger's not in the driveway. She took that to work today. I'm working from home, so I didn't really need it. But last night we were switching the cars around. She didn't drive her car all weekend. She drove it home Friday and like just parked it in the driveway. We switched the cars around. I had the Challenger out when we went to go run errands and whatever. We had the Challenger. Yeah, so we were switching the cars back around, and I was putting the Challenger back in the garage since I'm not really using it that much right now because I'm not driving during the week. When she turned her car on, she immediately said something felt wrong. When she turned it on, she said that it was shifting from like park to drive to reverse extremely hard. Now I do know, like typically, you know, if your car is cold, if it's like cold, you know, when you first start it up and you shift it from like park to like reverse, it could be like a small clunk or there's some type of movement. But this was like, it was a lot harder than normal. It almost felt like if you're in a manual, like you're not fully releasing off of the clutch, like it's still trying to grab. So it was like it was shifting like really hard. Then a check engine light came on. The check engine light came on, and then also her traction control light was on as well. So we're like, that's weird, but let's see what's up. I have some footage from last night. I will insert in here. Sorry that footage was done on my iPhone. It was kind of dark, but I had the flashlight on, so you'll see. Oh, that's like kind of, yeah. That's...
And it's doing it forward too.
Wait, try to like. Wait, can we just drive it up the street?
Yeah.
I want to see if it's like shifting like actually hard.
Line if that light was like low coolant or.
Okay. Can you put the car in like accessory mode? Yeah. Let's see what this is. Unknown code. What is this? It was a U. Or will... Here, I'm gonna try to clear them all. I'm gonna try clearing them all. Let me turn the car off. Wait,
what's the point?
Wait, hang on.
Oops.
Yeah, that code came back.
It's gotta be like...
Leaking? Here, please.
She's never done that ever. Why does it sound like that? That wasn't.
You didn't hear?
It felt like I wasn't, right?
I don't know. I can't tell because I'm not driving. So you...
Yeah, it felt like it wasn't.
Oh, okay. Just you're clear.
Fuck.
it like not? What does it feel like? It feels like it's losing power, or like it's not?
No, it feels like when I come to a stop, right?
Yeah.
It's like if I stop.
Oh yeah, the revs are going up. It's gotta be the trans. Something's the trans.
Sick.
We could probably turn this that way around.
Is that too far?
Yeah, no, but. Well, can I drive back? I want to see what it feels like myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like it just won't go. But it's only like from the stop.
Once it's going. I wonder like how's it like shifting, like I'm trying to see if it shifts. There was rev hanging. Yeah, it's like it usually doesn't get that high, the attack.
I have to, this is pedal to the floor.
Really? Oh, it's like hesitating. That's cool.
That was literally pedal to the floor.
Oh my goodness. Huh? It's a Eep.
Looks like I'm getting a new car.
Probably not. What if it's like...
Christ, I can't even get up this.
Will it not go up the hill?
Not really.
Oh my god. So, pretty much, once we did that, I was like, cool, let's go take it out for a quick drive. Let's see how it's feeling. Went to see how the car was feeling. So we went up the street, did a nice quick drive just to see what it was doing. Last night when we went for a drive, essentially it felt like the car just would not shift out of first. Like it felt like it was almost in limp mode. From a stop sign, just trying to go like foot to the floor. It was still accelerating, but just so slowly. It was going dramatically more slowly than normal. So we brought it back here. We read the code. It wrote, I believe it was like, I forgot the exact code. It'll be inside this clip, but the code was reading when we looked it up. It was like I think the transmission control module. That was the code that was being brought up. But last night, so we did try to. One of the things that they did say that it could be leading to, if it's a bad connection to the battery, it could possibly cause it. So we did disconnect our battery and clean up all the terminals, and then we reconnected it. I turned the car obviously off, and then like let it sit for a minute. When I turned it back on, the check engine light was off. I waited for a minute. It came back on. I read the code again. It was the same code. Then I cleared it one more time with my device, cleared it, turned the car off, let it sit, turned it back on, see what would happen, and it came back again. So I actually don't know what the code is doing, so let's actually see real quick. Alright, so we're in the Jeep, no idea, let's see what happens. Let's give it a quick little turn over. Actually, I'll just see what it does. Yeah, so this is exactly what it did before. Traction control, check engine light. Also this symbol, I don't know if you guys can see. That as well seems to be on. So, and you can also tell by all of the lights are on for like the transmission like gear indicator. All the lights are on. Pretty much great. Like this is kind of just strange. I mean, obviously with any vehicle there's always going to be problems, but it seems like this car's had more problems than what you would think. It only has 84,000 miles. It's a 2014. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know if this what else happened to it, the coolant all like leaked out just because of the coolant, the line going into the radiator, like one of the hoses, it was kind of like rusted out, the actual clip for it. So that broke, and I mean that wasn't that big of a deal. Just had to get a new hose clamp and, you know, just put that back on. But then like O2 sensor lights came on. I was able to clear that, and that never came back. And just like small little things. It just seems like this car seems to have, this car just having small little problems that's just like, it's kind of just like, I don't know, kind of annoying. The one thing I do want to say is, like, I do know like the Compass and the Renegade, they are like the lower tier Jeep vehicles. They're more entry level, just like how like the Cobalt was, or like the Dodge Neon. They're economy cars, so they obviously were built as economy cars. They're higher end, better, better branded cars. Even though the new Compass though looks really cool, I do have to admit the new Compass actually looks nice. If you want something nice, it's relatively cheap, but still looks like nice, the new Compass looks pretty good. In mind, yeah, so she drove my car, and this car right now, we are going to take it into the shop tonight. I have no idea what they're going to say, but I'll let you guys know definitely for sure. But I'm just curious, what do you guys think? Do you guys have any indication of what that might be? It seems like, yeah, when we looked up the code, it said, I think, transmission computer module. It honestly felt like the car, it honestly felt like it was slipping the clutch, if that makes sense. Like in a manual, like when you put your foot down, but you're still slightly on the clutch, so it's not full power. So it's kind of like half power. But it wasn't like full limp mode, because it was still going. It was just going, your acceleration was just so much slower than normal. It just felt like a gradual, takeoff. Yeah, that's like the only way I can really explain it. When you put it in drive and like reverse, it almost felt like the clutch was still like partially like engaged, like it didn't fully release to change the actual gears. Oh yeah, the one thing I do want to mention, this is a 2014. I believe this does not have a CVT. This actually has the real transmission. I know the older Compasses, they had a CVT. This one does not. So I don't know, it's just kind of weird. We're gonna take it into the shop later tonight. It's not too far, so hopefully we can make it there. I think we can limp it there. I mean, we're just gonna have to like go slow. I think we're gonna go late at night. We're just gonna do like the drop off and just let it sit there. Hopefully there won't be any cars behind us, because once again, like the car, it gets up to speed, but I was trying to notice if it was shifting out of first. It didn't really feel like it was, so it's a lot. But you know what, that's the one thing though, cars, there is always going to be something. Yeah, that's just the way it is. But yeah, so I don't want to keep rambling on. This was just a quick video to let you guys know what's going on with the Jeep Compass, and kind of, just an update on everything. But I'll let you guys know how everything's going in the future. But honestly, this car is, I mean, it's been great when it works. It's like a great, just like dependable, like if you want a car for the snow, it does great in snow. It's just nice, like practical, like, small little, it's not even, what do we call it, SUV? A small little crossover. Like, it's big enough where you can fit people in here and you can, do what you got to do. But it's just the small problems that's been going on. It's kind of annoying. So we're going to see what's it going to do. And yeah, I'll give you guys an update. Like that, I'm going to end the video here. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a like. Follow me on Instagram, OmegaGreed, the same name as the YouTube channel, for all the updates on all the cars and all the stuff. Just, if you want to update on everything, you can follow me there. All the stuff is usually put on there first. And like that, we're out of here, and goodbye, guys.